Hi.
Hi, it's Dr. Kim. How are you, Tamara?
Good. Dr. Kim, what kind of doctor are you?
I'm an endodontist, a root canal specialist that everybody loves me.
Absolutely up in Carmel Valley, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we got to let everyone know that. And tell me, how old are you?
I'm going to be 50 in 6 weeks.
Fabulous. And you did the DNA testing with me. What brought you to do DNA testing?
Well, I saw I had spoken with you, and that really interested me when I saw on some of your videos about what this DNA testing was, and I knew if I did some cheap test, it's really not going to tell me anything, and they would probably sell me their vitamins or something along that way. But instead, when you presented yours, and they're like, it's a 40-page, document, it's going to tell you exactly what you need to know. The scientist in me was really, really excited to see what was going to help me, and then my whole life, what I've been eating, why did sometimes I lose weight and sometimes I didn't.
Got
So,
you. Can you tell me briefly what was the biggest change in your diet from what you were eating compared to what the DNA suggested that you consume?
well, and it's funny because, everybody does the keto diet or, whatever diet or, eat nothing,
yeah.
all those things.
Nothing, eat air.
Basically. And what I realized is when I got the results back, I was like, 25% protein. I was probably eating, 75% protein, and it said 20% fat, and I definitely did way more fat on a regular basis with, dark chocolate, dark meats, whatever
Yes.
was my fancy. And then it was 55% carbohydrates, which doesn't mean bread and everything, but the green leafy vegetables. And as I'm of Polish descent, there's a lot of cabbage and stuff that I love, and broccoli and all that. That was a great transition for me. Every once in a while I could have this, potato, that kind of thing. But if I could stick, I love cucumbers. Like all I did was I was eating cucumbers, all day to keep me satisfied, and then working all the other stuff in. So I noticed that now it's okay that if I ate cucumbers all day,
Right.
had some Brussels sprouts and things like that, and then had whatever meats I decided to have or whatever protein, and just watching the fat. And since January 1, when I got the results back with you, and now is, what's the date, February 23rd?
Yes.
I've lost 6 pounds.
6 pounds. And you
Yeah.
can see she's a very petite woman. Do you want to open up your jacket a little bit to show? Yes, look at that physique. So 6 pounds on a woman this size can
I'm
be a
5'1".
lot.
Yeah, I
And
look
so
tall
she-
here, but
And with all of her background, right? So all the knowledge that she has, she's a smart cookie. So I'm so glad. And so now you're finding it's easier not only to lose weight, but to actually feel really good on the days that you're eating exactly how you
yeah,
should.
I feel better. I feel motivated. I can tell if I, let myself go and have
Right.
5 pieces of pizza and whatnot. The next
Yes.
day I don't feel as good. So jumping back on it, but it's okay to get off and get on. And
It's life.
But it doesn't have to be perfect all the time, like we had just talked about. So being able to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like I can figure out during the week, I can pretty much do the diet, pretty strict, and then on the weekends I give myself a little.
Right, a little breathing room, little
Yeah.
luxuries.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Everybody.